Yes. I got on live in Mexico. This is amazing. I'm so excited. You have got to stop wasting time. You have got to get what you want. I know that you have bigger dreams than this. I know that where you are right now is not exactly where you want to be. And I want to tell you exactly how I was able to create the life that I have right this minute. I'm Emily Benson. I am the founder of Stylish and Successful, and I am the author of the Ultimate Boutique Handbook. I'm going to share this live stream on my two groups. I have two groups. One is called the Fashion Truck Tribe, and that is for anyone that's in retail that has a boutique, that wants a boutique. That's for you. That's your group. Join us. We'd love to have you. And my other group is called the I Do What I Want Club. And this live stream is actually much more geared towards the I Do What I Want clubbers. Not to say that my Fashion Truck Tribers, my retailers, don't do what they want, because they certainly do. But this live stream is dedicated to you guys who really want to do what you want and you're feeling stuck. I want to share with you the top 3 ways I started to create the life that I have right now. I'll tell you, a year ago today, it's October 31st. Happy Halloween, trick or treat. And a year ago today, I was packing up my boutique. I was packing up the store that I thought I was going to have forever. Let me wipe this off. I was literally throwing away things that I had collected for years. I was donating. I was unassembling things. I had lots of great friends and family come and help me. And it was a really, really hard time for me. It was one of those moments where I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I am kind of giving up on something that I thought was going to be what I wanted. I thought it was what I wanted. But here's the thing, is that as you get older, things change. What you want changes, and where you want to go changes. And that's okay. I think a lot of people get stuck thinking, well, this is what I've decided. This is what I'm going to do. I have friends who have a house, they have kids, they have kind of made this whole life for themselves. And then they get this itch, and they're like, I want to travel. I want to see more of the world. I want to do more with my life. And guess what? A lot of them start to do it. And what does it take? I'm going to give you my top 3 tips. Let me show you this really quickly. I want to show you the view here. I'm in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It's absolutely stunning here. I'm going to close my computer. I've been working all morning. I want to show you the view here, guys. Let's turn this around. So this is literally where we're staying. And I have to tell you, one of the pieces to living what you want is by envisioning things that you want and having crystal clarity on what you want. See that infinity pool right here? This gorgeous infinity pool. This is literally, I put this on my vision board, and it's been on my vision board. An infinity pool looking over the water has been on my vision board since last year at this time. So one of my first steps to help you guys start to live the dream, live the life that you want, is to, 1, create a vision board. This is a great time to do it. We're ending 2016, we're moving into 2017, and part of doing what you want and living your dreams is knowing what your dreams are. So many of us will sit around and say, well, I want something else. Well, what is it? What do you really want, right? Have you been clear on your vision? Have you been clear with what you want your life to look like, right? Last year, on this day, I literally was dressing up. Greg and I were going out for Halloween, and after I had packed up my store all day and thrown things away, and I was really, really unhappy. I was not in a good place. I was not feeling good about where I was in life. But the one thing that I did, and this is step number 2, is I believed that things could change, right? If you don't believe that things can change, then it's highly likely that things will not change, right? If you feel stuck, if you feel like, well, I'm stuck here, I can't do anything about it, then nothing is going to change. So 1, you've got to get crystal clear on what it is you want. What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your life to feel like? What do you want to be seeing, feeling, hearing, smelling in your life? For me, I wanted to be smelling the ocean. I wanted to be hearing waves crash on rocks. I wanted to be feeling the coolness of swimming in an amazing infinity pool. I wanted to feel supported through good food, through through choices in my diet, right? Like in this place that we're staying, it's beautiful. And every night there's a chef that prepares dinner for us. And the dinners have been absolutely delicious and absolutely so healthy. Every morning we wake up, the meals that are prepared for us are so healthy. And that supports me in my life, right? So how do you want to feel? Sorry the connection is weak, guys. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit blurry. I am in Mexico and our Wi-Fi is not great here. So I'm trying. So you've got to envision what you want that to look like, to feel like, and have super, super clarity on what you want in your life, okay? So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is believing that you can have it, right? A lot of women come to me and they're like, well, that's like what I want, but I know it's going to be hard. Or if you're here live or you're watching a replay, please say hi. I am here in Mexico. I haven't talked to many people since we've gotten here. I'd love to say hi to you. Tell me where you're from. I'm Emily. I'm live streaming from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. I'm the founder of Stylish and Successful and author of the Ultimate Boutique Handbook. And I'm really excited to be talking about this topic. Honestly, I don't think a lot of people are actively thinking about what they want in their lives. You know, they're doing what they think they should be doing, and maybe they're not as happy as they could be. Or maybe they are. If you're happy in your life, like, kudos to you. I am so glad for you. You know, I am not here saying that everyone has this horrible, terrible life, but what I want to definitely get through is that you have choices, and you have the choices to make. And so by being crystal clear on what you want, and then believing that you can have it, things are going to start to line up for you. And that's huge, right? So how do you get crystal clarity? You can create a vision board. You can create a goals list. I would highly suggest looking at those every single day. Hang that vision board up on your wall. You know, one of the things we did is we went all over the internet and we looked for the exact pictures of what we wanted. And then we printed them out at CVS. And we went to Joann Fabrics or Michael's. I think Michael's. Greg bought us canvases. And on those canvases, we put up those photos. And we designed it to be this like beautiful vision board. And part of the vision board for me was having that infinity pool back there, which we have been enjoying every day. And one of the big things on Greg's vision board were retractable walls. So like the kind of like doors that open wide and it's, you know, the wall becomes invisible. And we have that in our room, in our room right now. We have retractable walls. So we sleep with the windows open. We can hear the waves all night. And guys, this didn't happen overnight, okay? But every day we were actively looking at the list of things we wanted and making positive changes in our lives to make those things happen. And some of those decisions were hard. You know, closing my store was not an easy decision. I wrote about this recently in a post that, you know, closing my store was definitely one of the hardest things I had to do. I thought I was letting a lot of people down. I thought I was letting myself down. But what I realized is that my life, I wanted to be something so much bigger than what it is right now. What it was then. I still wanted to be something bigger than what it is right now. And that's possible for you too, right? You probably think, oh, here's this girl sitting in the ocean on a Monday, like enjoying her day. Well, listen, number one, I worked all weekend, okay? I did a lot of work. I do work while I'm traveling, okay? That's not to say I sit around and enjoy my life like every second drinking margaritas and like sitting by the pool. No, there's balance, right? There's still balance. The other piece of it is that it didn't happen overnight. It was small changes that added up to get me to this point, right? So if you're in a point now where you're starting to make small changes and you're feeling like nothing's happening, trust me that things are happening. That's part of the second part of this, is believing that it can happen for you, right? Part of that belief is faith. And I think a lot of times we think of faith as something that's spiritual, as something that is otherworldly. But faith can also be in yourself. Faith can also be part of your belief system. And having faith in yourself, I think, personally, is one of the easiest things to do. Because once you have faith in yourself, I mean, if you don't have faith in yourself, then we gotta talk. Because having faith in yourself, you have ultimate control over everything in your life. Literally everything. If you're here, tell me something that you have faith in. Do you have faith in yourself? Let me know if you do. Let me know if you don't. Let me know. You know what? Why don't you post in the comments some of your dreams? What are you looking to achieve in the next year? What are you looking to create in your life? I want to hear. I want to talk to you guys. I want to know, what are you looking to do? Whether it's in your business, whether it's in your life, I want to know. I want to help support you on that journey, because I've always had help and support on my journey, right? So that's the third piece of it. So the first thing to living your dream is being clear on what you want, getting that clarity, whether it's through vision boards or goal lists. I have a whole slew of things that I do. The second piece is believing that you can have what you want and change things enough to have what you want. And the third is getting support, whether it's from friends, family, your husband, your boyfriend, your kids, whether it's from a coach, whether it's from a mastermind partner, if that's in your business. Tell me where you feel like you want to make some changes this year, and let's see if I can help you make those changes. Even while we're just on the line right now, I can see there's some people live. Tell me, what are you looking for? And maybe you're not looking for anything. Maybe you just want to sit and look at the ocean with me. Awesome. I'm glad that you're here. Like I said, my name's Emily Benson. I'm the founder of Stylish and Successful and author of the Ultimate Boutique Handbook. I am working on a second book that should be out in about March or April of 2017. So look for that coming soon. If you haven't read my first book, it is available on Amazon.com. It's an ebook. If you don't have a Kindle, you can still download it. And you know, I'm glad that you're here today. I'm glad that you're able to see something that I didn't think was possible for me, but believing that it could be possible was the easiest thing to do. So I've always believed that the life that I want is possible for me. And by taking incremental steps towards having it, it's starting to become more and more clear and more possible. So I'm excited to share that with you. I'm excited to show you that anything you want is possible in your life. And thanks to the hearts. Hi. So many hearts. It's so possible for you. It really is. And trust me, if we fast forward to a year ago and you asked me sitting in my store, I was like so tired. I was so exhausted. And the decisions I was making, some of them were very hard and some of them were very heavy. But ultimately I knew that they had to happen to have this. You guys. Like, hello. Okay, this is where I'm living right now. Greg and I gave up our apartment. We currently have no permanent address in the United States or anywhere else. We sold all of our things, minus our bed, because we love our bed. We kept that. In doing that and shedding all of that and making all those tough decisions and deciding to start to travel, we have had all these incredible things open up for us. We've met all these wonderful people. We've been inspired on a whole new level that we didn't even think we could be, right? And so when you start to make choices that line up with the clarity that you want in your life, you'll see things open up that you never expected. One of my favorite mantras that Gabby Bernstein, I have her Spirit Junkie app. If you don't have it, I recommend it. Her Spirit Junkie app is awesome. And one of the things that I have pop up as one of my mantras during the day is, I think it says, your vision is wider than you can even see. Right? And the other one I like is, just when I think things aren't working out, bigger things happen. I'm really bad at quoting things. But it's like something like that, where you're like, I think nothing's happening, but then suddenly something more incredible opens up for me. And so part of this is mindset, and part of this is believing, and part of this is having faith, and part of this is having consistency and putting forth the inspired action. You know, I certainly didn't write my goals list and then sit on the couch and like hope for them to happen. I took action. I built websites. I built relationships. I reached out to people. And I actively built this life that I have, which is so freaking cool. And I think I forget sometimes it's so freaking cool. So I want you to know that this is completely and utterly possible for you. You can create whatever kind of life you want. You don't have to have a life on the beach like I want. You can have a life in the mountains. You can have a life where you have a big house on an island. You could, live in a different country if that's what you wanted. I don't think that all of our dreams are the same, but I do think that we all have dreams, and that's what's the same. And so if you can recognize your dreams and you can open up to the possibilities of whatever your dreams are, whether that's starting a business, whether that's closing a business, whether that's getting a new job, whether that's getting a promotion at your job, all of these things are totally possible for you. And when you start to get clear on what you want and you start to believe that you can have what you want, you will start getting what you want. And that's part of my whole mantra with my I Do What I Want club. And eventually that will be a whole nother book and a whole nother series for me. But at this point, we're still talking about retail. We're still talking about boutiques. I'm excited. I'm in the midst of my 6-figure blueprint program. The 6-figure blueprint program is for retailers and boutique owners who are looking to hit 6 figures in their business. And that's revenue we're talking. And that program is going really well. So that is basically the entire blueprint. I'll lay out for you how I did it for my business for 4 consecutive years. And I'll show you exactly the steps I took, and I'll coach you through it. And that program, we're 5 weeks into that program for the first round. I'm looking to open up the next round in a couple weeks here. So if you want, you can actually send me an email or type your name and email it below, and you'll get advance notice on when things start to open up for that and when I start to host some webinars for that program. It's a really great program. But if you're interested in working with me one-on-one, I do still have 2 spots open in an 8-week coaching program, one-on-one support with me, with you, every single week for the next 8 weeks, pushing you, keeping you accountable, giving you my knowledge, giving you everything of thousands and thousands and probably hundreds of thousands of dollars of information I know, I've learned, I've done myself. There's still 2 spots open, but it will close tomorrow night. So if you're still interested, if you're just hearing about this, send me a message as soon as possible. It is going to sell out. So I'm going to get going here, guys. It was great of you to join me. It was great to see you, and I will talk to you soon. I'll reintroduce myself. I'm Emily Benson. I'm founder of Stylish and Successful and author of the Ultimate Boutique Handbook. And I look forward to connecting with you. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you stayed on. Let me know your dreams. I want to talk to you. So thanks for joining me. I will see you guys really soon. Bye.